Anyway, welcome to the stream. I'm Real Bear, and with me is Christian.
Hello.
Hello.
Also known as Rust Weaver.
Also known as Rust Reaver. Do you have any other aliases?
No, just that one.
Okay, so they're easy to find.
Very easy to find, actually.
Okay, so do you know what a Seraphim is, Christian?
I do know what a Seraphim is.
What is a Seraphim? Explain to our audience.
Seraphim is an angel. It's actually an old Aramaic word for an angel to separate it from the different grades of angel. Seraphim, cherubim.
Okay, now imagine a Seraphim, but with a gun.
Okay, is this more like a Bullet Witch kind of territory?
Kinda, maybe. I don't know, I haven't played this. I just have it. I got it as I saw it on Steam. I was like, oh, this looks neat, and I got it as a gift.
You've got miracles.
Yeah, we have a miracle.
What kind of costumes have we got? Because we've got to take a look at that.
Well, we have the Seraph costume, which I assume is the default one. We have the oh my god,
Cypher.
So I can be your angel or I can be your devil.
Oh, okay.
Oh god,
Reaver.
What?
With a sword as well.
Yeah, that sword is pretty badass. Oh, this is very Diablo World of Warcrafty.
Yes, it's kind of StarCraft 2-ish, almost.
It's very Blizzard, I guess.
I think it's generically Heroes of the Storm. I think that they've stolen quite a lot from the different games.
Oh, so we need to buy these, so I'm not spending money.
No. I was just curious about what they were.
Yeah.
So it seems as if they've gone Heroes of the Storm, Diablo, a kind of vaguely Overwatch type thing going on here.
Yeah. Can we select miracles? Oh, these are the only two miracles we have.
Okay, but it would be interesting to find out what they did rather than. Because it actually says what they do.
Oh, cast out a spear of light, damaging enemies for 50 holy damage on the way out. Double. This means nothing to me. I'll launch all enemies and projectiles within 8 meters away with a sudden explosive blast. Okay, this is more understandable.
Okay, cool.
I'm sure there will be a tutorial.
Obviously, there's definitely going to be a tutorial.
Okay, hard, extreme, speed. Oh, it has a speedrun mode. It has a Twitch mode.
Of course it does.
We'll just do standard mode.
So, when did you get this?
I think it was in October.
Okay.
I got it as a housewarming gift from someone.
Could it have been? Was it released just then as well?
I think it was in the span of 2 weeks or something like that.
Right. Okay.
It's this year's game, and it's pretty recent, yeah.
Okay, so they're going for the kind of old worldy name, but sci-fi, obviously.
Yeah. It's meant to be like a oxymoron, you know.
I see.
That's cool with the kids these days. Metas and oxymorons.
Yeah. Air idiots. Animation's not bad. Okay.
I'm guessing this is tutorial, man.
I guess so.
My name is God.
Well, that's lucky. His parents gave him exactly the right name for the job he was going to do in future life.
He looks like he'll grow up to be a good guy.
You are like me, yet you only come to assist me now? Oh, they've used the old-fashioned word for demons as well.
I mean, at least they're being consistent.
Yeah.
It has been forbidden, and demons never break the rules.
Forbidden. Terminii forces have materialized here, and they are coming for you.
Okay.
So you're special, like super special.
I guess.
So not only are there dead guards, but there's no bodies for the dead guards either.
Well, they probably evaporated or something. Maybe they died 5 years ago and just left in the ether.
I love the fact that she picks up the two guns and then instantly goes into cool stats. Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't you?
It's true, actually.
Okay, so
I often do that.
we're moving. Yeah, whenever you pick up your guns in the morning, you just do the cool stance.
It's true, yeah.
See, here's a body, but it's very painted on the background.
Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. That's a little bit I don't know. There's a slight disconnect with what's going on.
You mean like the model in the background?
No, it's just that when you get towards something, it's not quite very fluid. It's not very fluid when you're actually moving into stuff.
Yeah. So
she fires in both directions.
Yeah.
As well.
So shooting is automatic apparently.
Well, you've got Mark 1 pistols with unlimited ammo, so that's helpful.
So we're like Lara Croft.
I guess so.
XP.
Tons of XP in this, and there's wall jumping. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just.
I mean, it's the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's just more a case of just you get the gameplay within that sort of frame of time. So.
You did this yourself.
It's true, and that's what really hurts. Also, sibling is capitalized, like it's a name.
Well, maybe it's a term. Maybe they're all siblings.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe that's her surname. Maybe her name is Seraph Sibling.
Maybe angels call themselves siblings and they call humans cousins. So.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess. But demons are closer than humans.
Then maybe demons are cousins.
Yeah, maybe demons are cousins.
Okay, so we don't climb the wall. We kind of just hop to it.
Yeah.
Plot
The summoning. More essence. Journey to origin.
I'm just like scanning for keywords, literally. Like origin, essence, tired, vessel, home, plane.
Oh, I see. Okay, she's inside a vessel,
Yeah.
or it technically is inside a vessel.
Yeah,
There's
because
no gender pronouns in heaven.
yeah. Oh, I guess we can make that
I
jump.
was supposed to come down here.
Oh, blank. We have a blank now. Okay.
Also allows you to completely evade attacks. Cool.
Cool.
Not that you've really needed to.
Okay, we can blink in any direction.
Oh.
That's a nice skill to have. This is basically a game about just dodging and holding R2. I kind of wonder where there's like a moment where you don't want to shoot.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a reason for you not to shoot?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess if you have limited ammo.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other.
I kind of wish they had a more involved tutorial person.
Yeah, I mean, his name's guide, and I think that's pretty much all that he had to do to get the job.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, give me an interesting tutorial person, as long as they're not like super cheeky.
Hmm. I guess they tried a lot to give you an interesting tutorial, something that at least provides you with a bit of story.
But it's a game with guns, you don't need a story.
And thus the problem with games for about 18 years.
Yeah, don't you remember that John Carmack quote that everybody, including him, hates now?
Yeah.
Whee.
Corrupt marker.
Of some kind.
Lieutenants of Terminus. They hold the largest portion of your essence within them. What there seems to be, like, are Terminus the demons, or are Terminus the people who have, like, captured you?
Well, we're exorcising them, so I guess they're devils or diamonds or whatever.
Well, they're demons, and that's fine. It's just that I'm not. He hasn't really quite made it clear which group Terminus is. Is that the demons, or is that something else?
Yeah. Some of them are more destructive miracles now, yes.
Yeah, so you've been using all these beneficial ones
Yeah.
all this time.
Good. Try using orb on these demons in front of you. What's orb?
Circle.
Oh, okay. Circle.
Oh, 50 on the way there, 100 on the way back.
Yeah. That's what we call a skill shot
Yeah.
in the gaming community.
Well, it's something like that, yes. There's not a great deal of variety in the enemy types at the moment.
Yeah, they all seem to be scuttlebugs or something.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I should be dodging more.
Yeah, maybe. You killed the lieutenant.
Okay, the seal is broken. Make way for your escape.
Or look around for some more loot.
Obviously, like whenever a game tells you to go a certain direction, you never go there.
Yeah.
You just go on the side path.
As soon as you go into an area, turn around and jump above the door.
My favorite is like that one trend with previous gen shooters, where it's like collect all the things, but since we don't want you to get lost, the things are literally on the side path, just like 5 meters, and get it, and it's the end. Like Mass Effect or Binary Domain, I don't know, which Gears of War probably as well.
Yeah. There was a problem with that in Space Marine actually.
Oh yeah.
It gave you the skulls, and they were quite interesting, but they sort of really easily gave you some of them, and others were ridiculously hard.
Yeah.
Or you had to find them while you were fighting a boss or something ridiculous like that. It's like, why have you put this in a boss room?
Because they don't know how to hide it in their very linear level design.
It was still a good game though.
It was an excellent game.
It made you really, really feel like a Space Marine.
I mean, I don't really like Warhammer 40k aside from chainswords, and that game has really good chainswords.
It does have really good chainswords. It's got really good power armor as well.
Yeah.
Because you feel like you're like so heavy and like a massive bulldozer.
Without feeling like a slog in the new shooter.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people usually just go, oh look, lots and lots of armor, that means that you're really, really slow. But like 40k power armor is supposed to be like a second skin.
Yeah.
So
you're supposed to feel massive, but not like you're wearing something massive.
yeah, I mean, you know, Space Marines are ridiculously large. Revolvers.
Look at this.
The lockers are better, the guns are better, but the accuracy goes down.
Yeah.
And there's only 71 rounds.
Oh no. But
generic
we didn't press...
sci-fi poster with person's face sticking out of it.
That's how I know it's the future. There's only really two ways to know whether it's the future or not. Big face posters, and if the text makes sounds as you read it. Like
yeah.
Beep, 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 beep,
beep,
beep.
beep, beep.
Yeah, if it makes that, then it's definitely the future.
I guess having weapons with ammunition like this is why you would not want to shoot all the time.
I guess.
I mean, you can swap your weapon using R1 if you don't want to use all this ammunition out.
But it's so explosive-y. Okay, I understand what Blink is. Thank you, game.
Oh, new enemy type. That is poorly presented.
He kind of hit a wall there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, they didn't give him. They knew that enemy type did that, and they didn't really give him an area to exist in properly.
Well, there's regular Marine armor and Terminator armor, like in Space Hulk, which is pretty much small mech.
Yeah, it's true, but both of them are supposed to be integrated into Space Marines via the use of the black carapace.
I mean, like, isn't like the Dreadnought thing like literally like attached to a corpse or something?
It's a coffin.
Yeah.
Yes. Not even in death does duty end.
God, fucking 40k.
40k, man. It's not depressing because everyone's in the shit. There's nobody having a good time.
Also, everybody seems like they deserve it.
They really do. That's a really good point. There's not a lot of people who do a lot of nice things in the 40k universe. Oh,
Okay.
that hurt. Well, it didn't, but I kind of want to say that it did.
Well, so far this seems like Diablo with guns, I guess.
Kind of. I'm really trying to figure out what it reminds me of. What was Do you remember? Did you play Shadow Complex?
I haven't, but I know of it.
Yeah, this really reminds me of that. Maybe not necessarily the pacing, like the speed of the shooting, but the look of it and the kind of exploratory feel, I guess.
Okay, so when you break someone's health bar, you have to like do that finisher thing on them.
Right.
Okay, so I get like why this game is auto aim, so you could focus on like dodging shit.
Yeah.
Kind of wish because this gun I'm using right now
Yeah.
is like per shot it's not auto fire, whereas this is auto fire.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of wish I had auto fire for everything, but whatever.
If you find 3 fragments, you can make a shard item.
So this right here, like when I'm behind, looked like an item to me.
It constantly looks like a breastplate with some shoulder pads, like in Quake or something.
Yeah, it looks like something you could pick up.
Yeah.
Okay, but before we go to the exit, let's go to where we're not supposed to be. Yeah, look at this. Like these all look like pickups.
Yeah. Also, that boss was not very well presented. He was in like this tiny, tiny area.
Yeah, although I guess the tiny area is more detrimental to us.
No, it wasn't really. If he had some sort of like AoE thing, his follow like projectile was a bit annoying, but it wasn't like difficult to outmaneuver in that space.
Actually, I'm gonna use my more powerful weapon just so this tooltip would fucking go away, even though I have 4 bullets. I don't like my more powerful weapon. I can't hold a button to shoot.
So what was triangle?
Triangle is like force feedback push thingy.
Oh, okay.
This
Oh.
like get out of my face.
Again, faith with capital F.
Maybe faith is like mana.
And maybe it's like loose change.
Oh, I can't wait to see the plot twist. Either Guide was evil all along, or we were evil all along.
No, it could be that the humans have actually gotten a lot more dangerous than we really thought that they were.
Okay, we have upgrades. Do we have anything to spend? Total shard value in munitions. So we don't have anything to upgrade this with.
Okay, so shards are. Okay, right. So three shards makes lithios.
Okay.
3 lithios makes a photios. 3 photios makes a talios. 3 talios makes a kelios. And 3 kelios makes an artios supreme, which sounds like a burger.
This seems a bit complicated.
Yeah, and then you can put them into
these things,
into things
to boost them. Okay.
So you have a shard, or you have some shards.
No, I have no shards.
Well, it says total value of shards in munitions, but that doesn't mean that you can't. It says like place shards.
Yeah, well I don't have.
Oh, you haven't got anything of anything, right? Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything. Transmutations.
Collect various materials from the corpses of. Oh, there we go. Termini demons. So they are the demons.
Okay.
For using crafting and upgrading weapons and protective wards. There's a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
Which they're not presenting to you in a very good way, but could probably come together in quite an interesting game.
Yeah. I don't really like the storytelling. Not that it's like unnecessary, it's just like it seems very boring in the way it's presented.
Yeah. Maybe it is because it's just text.
Maybe, but I'm fine with reading text.
I think it's just the way that the text presents itself is that it gave you a lot of terms.
Yeah.
Very early on.
That's like very bad to do in general.
Yeah. So it's the text is fine. It's just not particularly.
It's the Skyrim syndrome. Let me show you how deep our world is by throwing out all these terms you don't understand.
I mean, I played Oblivion beforehand, but that didn't
help.
Well, it prepared me a little bit, but it didn't really make that much of a difference, one way or another.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like crazy difficult, crazy sector lockdown. What?
I guess we have a time limit to kill these twerps.
To kill them, or
Maybe it's like a room in Doom.
oh yeah, maybe it's a bonus. Maybe it is a bonus if you clear the sector before the time runs out.
God knows.
It looks kind of pretty. I mean, some of the effects of them coming in are quite interesting.
I mean, I like how it handles. Like, that's generally very important to me, and it handles really well.
Yeah, I don't know about the animations on some of the jumping and stuff like that.
Well, considering how dynamic it has to be, it seems like they have to kind of do it that way. Like, it seems like it's done like in like paper model style, I guess.
Yeah, I think that one of my all-time favorite sort of platformers in general is Mega Man, and the way that Mega Man does it is quite. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Complete shard.
We got a common shard.
Yeah, the way that Mega Man does it is everything's really, really slick.
Yeah.
So seeing something which is maybe it's the gravity. I think the gravity is actually quite heavy. Or it feels heavy.
The demons like have very boring designs, but I'm glad they're at least like super white so I can see them.
Yeah.
Like if they were like, I don't know, like blue or whatever, or
Well,
grey.
to be fair, if they were black, that would be a problem.
Oh god, yeah.
Unless they were like literally pitch black.
Oh, there seem to be like a million light sources overlapping
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's too busy.
Yeah.
But the things are disconcerting because, like you said, some of this stuff looks like you could pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's meant to be like super functional since they made it so it's like speedrunner friendly, I guess.
I guess so. In that sense, it feels a bit like Risk of Rain.
Yeah.
The Risk of Rain was very, very good.
Also very hard.
Yes, it's insanely hard. One of the first videos I had on my channel as well. Not my channel, the channel.
The channel.
Viking Blonde, in case people care.
I actually added in the stream title, so
Nice.
I am actually considerate like that.
Well, you are. It's just that I don't stream very much.
Yeah.
What was in that case there?
So, that's unlocked door, which is down.
Oh, it's the one that was blocked over here.
Okay, high security door.
Locked
Okay.
until you get a switch. You have limited time before it closes, but then as soon as you get through it, it remains open.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh well,
Let's consider
we can't lock anyone inside.
Yeah.
Take the emerald coin. There
Physi-
are a lot of currencies and a lot of things going
Physical
on.
protection, unholy protection, max health increase.
Is this lore? It's a log. Oh
It is.
god.
1982. Ah, dated.
I'm gonna skip
Yeah,
words.
Probably a good idea. Armored soul.
Oh, this is like a temporary power up.
Yeah, and something else.
You may now restart from this. Okay. So after we game over, we
You
can
have
go here.
collected enough terminescence to craft a new upgrade through the transmutation menu. Find it under upgrades in the main menu. It feels like, no offense to the people who have made this, obviously. It feels like an artist wanted to make a game, and so he made it. And he might have thought that more mechanics makes it a better game.
Yeah, it's kind of like all like the upgrades and stuff. Like I feel like this would be better with just like weapon progression
Yeah,
and
just
like miracles.
just concentrated on the core loop, which is shooting the crap out of stuff.
Shooting the crap out of stuff and doing miracles to be fancy while you do
Yeah.
that.
I mean, again, like I was just saying, Risk of Rain had a really good mechanic for that, which was just increase the damage that you do, increase the speed that you have, increase your health, have a different special weapon. Great.
I mean, the handling part so far is like really good. The only thing that's like worrying me is like the upgrades and stuff.
Yeah, the complexity of the upgrades, I guess.
Do I have another gun? Nope.
You can use your like other miracles as well.
Yeah, I'm using them. It's just that everything is glowing all the time that you can hardly see when stuff is flying out.
Yeah, his fireballs are like super bright.
Yeah. And I kind of try to save the square one for that finisher thing.
Yeah. Well, he's almost done now, so.
Yeah.
And you acquired another shard fragment.
Yeah, Dominic says it seems like the thing that opens after a few levels. I agree. That's why I'm trying to be a bit more hesitant with the judgment.
Yeah, it's just it's more a case of just there's a lot of complexity, and I think that it might just be a little bit too much right now. So.
Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. Again, like I think it's like it feels like the complexity is unnecessary because it's like a game with guns, but then again you have a bunch of RPGs that start off with like a million mechanics as well.
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of trying to think of a game which really does dump you in at the deep end, especially in RPG, and I'm not really sure.
In addition, you may choose a blessing or blessing upgrades. So we have the Litany, which increases XP. Bullets is burn per demon cause 100% more damage. Several 20s increase damage within 4 meters. Double jumping near demon will damage him with an explosive blast of holy damage. This seems like the most useful one.
Yeah, how many times can you double jump? Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing
damage to them all the time then.
Yeah, this seems like the early bird thing you get just to like level up as quick as possible. But let's just go with a double jump. Explosive jumps sound fun.
Yeah. You can get 5 grades of it as well.
And now we can get upgrades. Oaths. Damage from dual wielded weapons is increased when attacking 2 separate enemies at once. Okay, so this is for the guns.
Yeah.
This is passive stuff, and this is
to do with your special abilities.
Yeah.
Or just general.
Yeah, this is like blinking, XP modes, collecting shards. Okay. Defensive starting health is increased. Each shot fire has a chance to be a critical strike dealing. Well, like this sounds the most useful one.
So it's a 2% chance going up to a 10% chance.
Yeah, but considering how many shots we have, that seems like.
Yeah, and you don't often split fire.
Yeah.
Because the guns that you've got aren't necessarily that useful unless you're focus firing.
Yeah, so let's try this. There we go. We got an achievement for it. Shard.
Do you only have 1 shard?
I only have 1 shard.
Okay.
We're going at this a bit slowly. Hold to craft. I do like that hold to craft. I like generally hold to do something inputs because then you don't miss input.
Yeah. And you don't accidentally do anything.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now we have other upgrades that we can do later. I guess the first one was just like, here you can upgrade stuff.
Look at all this stuff that you've got to collect. There's 12 different types of material.
Oh my god.
As I said, there's quite a lot here. This is definitely a labor of love for someone.
Yeah.
I mean, you got an emerald coin, didn't you?
Oh, I did get the emerald. So what are these? So do we have these?
I think you make 1.
No, this is already transmuted. View more info. I'm not sure.
I guess they might appear in the world. I want to say
probably. Yeah, this seems like there's a lot of stuff here. Oh no, the green is what we already have. Okay.
I see. Okay, right.
So we already have access to all the wards, like in world pickups, because we can pick up the coins.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Fine.
Whew. There's definitely a lot here.
There's a lot of video games. This game is very video game.
Yeah. But rather something else.
The fountains of Terminus. Okay.
The gateways from Terminus to reality. Okay. Okay, so it's the blood things from Doom.
It is righteous work.
So you've got... How much ammunition have you got for your other gun?
No, none.
I don't think so. I think you picked up some ammunition.
Oh, right, I picked up a less all. But anyway, since I went the wrong way, because it looks like a jump through platform, let me just press the button again. God damn it.
Oh. Yeah.
There we go.
In your face.
We'll kill the other demons later. For
Yeah.
now, we need loot. Oh, and we do have the revolver thing, which I still hate that I have to click it all the time instead of just holding it like a lazy asshole. Switch to sapphire coin. Unholy damage reduction. Okay, so we can have more health or more damage reduction, but I'd rather stick with more health.
More health is probably better because it was like physical damage reduction as well
Yeah.
that you've got. So we've got some metal parts. Let's find the continue.
Okay, let's go to the right and kill demons. Oh no, it's semi-automatic. Like it shoots each of the guns once.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Ah, did you see that double jump kill?
Yeah. But split fire, which is a bit annoying for that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was shooting. Oh, is it shooting? Oh, it's shooting the.
Shooting the Fountain of Terminus.
Yeah.
Vandal.
How dare we? God,
You're a specific type of Viking now.
Yeah. I need to like when we do achievements for our game, like we really need to sit down and not make them bad.
It's actually surprisingly difficult to come up with lots and lots of achievements that aren't where at least one of them isn't bad.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I don't really like achievements that much. Like I don't like them in the middle of some games. I best prefer when they do them like after a section. One of the rare things David Cage did well with his games was he doesn't show you an achievement until you're done with the chapter, and then you just see it on the loading screen.
How many achievements you got?
Yeah, just lists all of them, which is I think good because like let me tell you, when I play fighting games and I get an achievement pop up, I lose that round.
Yeah,
because
that is really annoying.
Because it completely throws me out of whack.
There are some things which are okay. I think we did that in Flashpoint where basically we tried to make sure that the achievements, regardless of where they were not obtrusive.
Yeah. I think that's important. Like I'm fine with them existing as long as they don't like interrupt the thing. Would be best if they actually contribute to the thing, like have a alternate narrative within the achievements or something.
Yeah, did they do that in the Stanley Parable? I can't remember if they did.
They did, but some normal games did as well, like El Shaddai, Ascension to the Metatron. You got achievements for completing certain chapters, and one of the like bullshit lovable person got killed. We got assault rifle. Achievements was like, aren't you happy now too? Which is like, fuck you, you just killed my favorite character. But the achievement made sense, like, given the context.
It would be interesting to because like as with the other stream, there was a
we can only have one alternate weapon.
Yes.
Damn it.
So would you prefer the revolvers or evasion? Another achievement.
I honestly prefer the assault rifle simply because you don't have to click it every time, and this controller is a bit squeaky.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So when you do have achievements that are sort of integrated into the gameplay, it's good, but it can be really difficult.
And it doesn't suit every game either.
Yeah. He has a new type of attack.
Yeah.
And there was a weird, like, bigger spider demon, which sort of jumped towards you as well.
Ah, yes, the typical bigger demon.
Yeah.
Bigger spider. My favorite is the bigger crab. Behind every monster crab, there is a bigger monster crab.
That's true. If Skyrim and Oblivion has taught us anything, it's that there's always a bigger crab.
Well, it's like the FPS syndrome. Like, you don't use any of the ammo until, like, you see the final boss. But what if the final boss isn't actually the final boss? Like, what if there's a finaler boss behind it?
The final _final _ definite.
Yeah, which
version 4 final.
which is why I like the new Doom, because it showers you in ammo for like so much that you are literally never hurting for it. And if you are hurting for it, you can replenish it super easy.
Yeah, it's what do you do when you're hurting for ammo? Oh, I just use my chainsaw and I carve people up. And it's like, oh man, I really want to run out more ammunition so I can use my chainsaw on fools again.
Yeah. Also, Asura's Wrath Dead achievement's the best. Basically, use them to add comically timed interjections to the action. Yes, Asura's Wrath is fucking amazing.
I've not played it,
But I
hear it's good.
Did you bring your PS3? I keep forgetting.
I did, yes.
We can play it.
Cool.
I'm gonna get my cables for the Elgato back when my friends come, because I forgot them in Serbia. But then we can hook up your PS3 and stream Asura's Wrath, because it's fucking amazing. I'll just hand you the controller and bask.
It's just I have seen how it's ridiculousness, but yeah, smite attacks on regenerating demons will heal 5% of missing health.
Is regenerating like a type of demon, or regenerating
no,
when
smite attacks on regenerating demons?
Yeah,
so
but
I guess that's the
square
demon
thing.
Yeah, the square thing.
Let's try it.
Get some more health while you do the
It's
final blow,
it's fine to put like in brackets the square thing, or just like in the image regenerating demon here. It's okay.
Yeah, I can't remember which game did it. Some games do this.
Yes.
Where they show off. Oh no, it was Lords of Shadow. Lords of Shadow did a really cool way of showing you all of your abilities, because they did it using this huge book, and it was the menu was this massive book that you always opened and you did stuff with. Destroy unwanted weapons to gain metal parts.
Oh my god, no. I don't want this kind of management in a shooty game.
I've said it already. It's just, when they had one mechanic, they had all these mechanics on the board, and they were like, oh, we really don't want to have to cut them. What if we just had all the mechanics? all of them. They have a mechanic and we have one.
Dominic says, I think that's the weakness of the new Doom era, and has practically limited ammo. Not practically, but like literally, you can get runes that give you infinite ammo.
Yeah.
Which I think that's the part where the game breaks.
The Arabian Sea.
Oh man.
Also C, again, lots of capitalization where it's not really needed. Cor Angelus. A name that tastes bitter upon my vessel's tongue.
I guess maybe there's like a little codex book that just explains all these terms.
You would hope so, because otherwise.
Switch to Rubicon. Physical damage reduction. I can't see the other thing because of the war tutorial.
Yes, we definitely know wards are protective items. We already got to that bit. So less health.
And unholy damage reduction, but more fit. I still like the emerald coin better.
Yeah, the emerald coin is better.
And I don't want revolvers. Oh, hello, demon.
Oh, that is a new type of demon.
It's kind of fast.
It's kind of fast, and it's got blade arms and.
Yeah, that's the smiting thing. It gave me like 2 health, I think.
Oh joy. Well, that's 5%. So either they're not doing very much damage, or those kind of things suck. That demon reminded me a lot of the demons. Well, not really demons. From Legacy of Kain, there were certain ones which had like dual claw kind of things.
Yeah.
And a long face. I think they were white as well. Oh, there we go. There's the
okay, that's demons. That's a lot of demons right now. Oh, I have no assault rifle. I should have switched my weapon.
You just don't have any ammunition for this rifle.
Yeah. Okay, I guess this is where the real Seraphim starts, or real Seraph. Tab 1 to... Yeah. Let's go to the unlock door thing.
Oh, it wasn't that far away.
Yeah, it seems pretty close. There we go.
And a
checkpoint.
checkpoint.
Wait, is that a thing, or is that a background lantern? It's a thing.
It's a thing. Double experience.
Oh, that would have been useful. Okay, I guess we're gonna use this because it actually has ammo.
Yeah. Double XP.
Double XP, you know enemies. We kill them all.
So you actually can't, but you can't take damage from falling.
No.
Okay, so that physical damage reduction is what?
I guess for charging enemies, like non-magic attacky thingies.
I see maybe the thing with the blades on the arms.
Yeah, like even this, like for a moment I forgot that these were pickups because they looked like little lamps. Like all.
White things are pickups and lights and bad guys. That is not good. That is not good.
Look at like even that. That looked like a little lamp above the door frame.
Yeah, they could at least make them slightly different colors, like maybe a little bit yellower.
Like as much as they like the enemies are super easy to spot because they're like they stand out like quite a lot with the white.
And they've got a massive health bar over the top of them.
Yeah, so it's like hard to miss them. But the pickups, like that being the same as the background, that's really weird. Like everything that's glowy is like this one glowy mess.
Yeah.
Oh god, now I have to mash because of the dumb revolver. Hate the revolver.
It's got ammo. It does slightly more damage. You don't always have to use it, you know. You can just use it when there's lots and lots of guys and you need to pump out the damage.
It just annoys, like it really annoys me to constantly tap something.
You've been playing too few shoot 'em ups.
I
Yeah,
actually really like shoot 'em ups that give you auto fire or toggle fire. I fucking love that. Like that's like the best shmup. And if not, I use my Hori pad, which has a built-in turbo function, so I just press and hold that because fuck that. Okay, we have an assault rifle. Everything's okay.
You can disintegrate the other weapon though if you don't want it.
All right. Well, I don't want it. Hold down to disintegrate and to 17 middle parts.
Hold is such a good way of doing it. It's not particularly swift when you've got this, but when you're making so many decisions and you really want to make sure that you're making the right one.
Yeah, hold is really good, and also what is good is when when fighting games pause only when you hold them with hold pause.
Yes. Yeah.
That is very good. Actually, games want to do that for the PSN button as well, but Sony doesn't allow it.
Oh, really?
Because the PSN button functionality has to be untainted.
Yeah.
Essentially. Which I can understand, but it's kind of dumb on like tournaments when somebody accidentally presses it.
Accuracy on that is pretty poor.
I mean, it's a full auto assault rifle.
Yeah. Even so. Someone who can get that kind of accurate shots from what are very large guns, not even like 9mm. Yay, you got another shard.
Yeah.
And you acquired some tainted blood.
So what do you
and
think?
A wriggling frond.
So what do you think about the background environment? Does it like? Do you think it's like a good space to do a John Woo style shooting game?
Do you mean the actual things that you're jumping on?
Yeah, just like generally the environment, like this high industrial soulless complex.
I think that it works well because they're using black a lot more to kind of differentiate where you can and can't go. So there isn't a problem with you navigating the environment. You always know what is a surface and what isn't a surface.
Okay.
It's just collecting things on that surface is a pain in the ass because it's so complicated and convoluted. It really just needs to be.
Okay, wait. Damn it, I can't disable tutorials now. But in terms of like being interesting,
they have not really shown us very much. I mean, the actual background is good because, you know, I really loved things like Syndicate Wars and Syndicate, Shadowrun. All of those kind of aesthetics are great. It's just they haven't shown us anything different. I think the lighting changed between the previous level and this one. It got slightly more blue.
Yeah.
Talia. Okay.
Okay, so we have a person inside of us, which has already been established.
But we're inside of them, but inside of us, inside of them, inside of us.
Just keeps getting deeper and deeper.
True.
And we were doing this for 10 more minutes, and then we're doing the other game.
That's a good call. This is interesting. It's just I really wish that it had been made just slightly better.
Slightly more focused.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. When I saw this, I was like, what?
The thing is, I play a lot of World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
So all of this money, all of the rest of this kind of stuff, just makes complete sense to me.
I mean, like, I understand the concept of it. It's just more like getting off guard of like, wait, that's in here?
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Railgun. Let's do the railgun.
High damage, penetration, good against packed-in enemies.
Oh, okay, so it's like you add stuff to the spawn, you don't actually get it. That's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll come up in the next 8 minutes.
I mean, I would really appreciate a good railgun. This is likely the last deck.
A few fountains of Terminus. The sky of reality. Pales his majesty. It sounds a lot like the text from the kind of way of speech from Constantine. But without the really good modern term. I love Constantine. Constantine was really good, and Tilda Swinton is an amazing fucking Gabriel. Sapphire.
Oh wait, God damn it! Move away. Tutorial message. I can't even see.
What items that? We already know this. You already gave us the tutorial.
Okay, I can see the stats up in the corner. 25 unholy protection. I still like the emerald coin more.
The emerald coin, just health is good. Health is always good.
And it gives you some defense. If it were just a coin, I would be like, yeah, like just a health, I'd be like whatever. But it also gives you some defense.
Yeah.
Hey, Marsh. Her run is a bit goofy, don't you think? Just a tad.
Yeah, it's wooden. It's like
a power walk.
Well, no, it's just very, very mechanically animated. It doesn't feel natural.
Yeah, the jumping is fine, I think.
The jumping's good. I mean, it's fairly standard, like jumping, but
equipped full auto.
Taurus. Different kinds of pistol though. That's a different kind of pistols.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, Taurus.
Okay, let's try that.
Oh wait a minute. It says revolvers Mark 1.
Oh, so it's the revolvers. Okay, so let's not try that. Fuck revolvers. Fuck them. If McCree can have several shots in one go, why can't we? Why is McCree a better gunsmith than we are?
Because it's never high noon here.
It's always perpetual darkness. Oh, new enemy type. The teleporting enemy.
Yeah, which died in about 2 seconds, and we didn't get a chance to actually see. But there's no introduction for these enemies. It's just kind of new enemy type. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a copy of an old Legacy of Kain demon.
Yeah.
Poor showing that you think that we wouldn't notice.
I mean, it's not a rip-off, it's an homage.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. I'm not being negative, I'm being realistic.
Stop using the phrase, I hate.
Would you rather use bullshit bingo words like drilling down and incentivizing?
You should also use the combat here is so visceral.
They've really doubled down on the visceral combat.
Yeah, I don't like the ludonarrative dissonance though.
Oh well, it's because of the grandiose text. They really wanted to engage with the intelligibility of the audience.
Yeah, but is it a rewarding experience? Do I feel rewarded?
I feel like I'm engaged. I think I'm enthralled.
Who is Seraph? What's her story? I feel like that
Seraph. There is a story here, but we dictate that.
What if Seraph is actually a metaphor for the player?
What do you mean? Do you mean it has a really rubbish walk? I'm failing to see how this pans out.
I don't know. It's just that's one of the highbrow things. What if this isn't actually about Seraph? It's about us as the player and how we engage in violence to propagate like religious
Yeah,
ideals.
maybe it is just a social commentary on religious zealotry.
Yeah.
Her first thing that the guide tells her to do is to pick up a gun and start to kill. What did this say about religion in the 21st century?
Yeah, you know, it's like when a Western game adds like a gay character, it's like obviously like phoning in pandering and just putting it there for points. But if a JRPG adds a evil religious cult, it's deep social commentary.
Yeah, well, I mean, we saw fairly recently how adding in a completely blindsided gay character into a completely straight game, obviously, has ruined it for everybody.
Yes, Overwatch is the most straight game of 2016.
It's true. I mean, you know, robot ninjas and you know, actual ancient war robots who are actually nice at heart are fine, but gay people? I mean, come on, really.
Sorry, I'm trying not to die here while we make fun of people and nerds.
I think it's because the flame thing is actually
yeah, and I didn't see
very
it.
damaging.
Yeah.
Again, you can't see it because of the fucking.
Because everything is glowing.
Oh, your health is like ridiculously low.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, you're gaining a little bit back.
Yeah, when you kill enemies, you get some health back.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, thank God the fountain's done.
You could really do with some health.
With some HP, as we call it in the industry.
Hup.
Hup. That's a Serbian way to call it. Hup.
Hup.
Hup and mup.
Hup and mup. You can regain health when health orbs in yellow lockers.
And there's this like small indiscernible icon.
That is ridiculous.
It looks like a tile from a Sonic game. Just like Scrap Brain Zone is just like... Oh! Motherfucker!
Ah.
No! Oh, the checkpoint's right here, never mind. That was less dramatic than I expected it to be.
Oh, I see. It actually reduces your health.
Ah, okay.
So there is a punishment for dying.
Just like in real life.
Yeah, the punishment in real life is like when you die, you get more likely to die.
Things hit hard in this game.
Certain things hit hard. They seem to have just like upgraded the difficulty by a significant amount.
It's like Dark Souls. All of a sudden, something does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I love the reasoning behind that sometimes, which is just like it's Dark Souls. Things do a lot of damage, and then people forget that it's Dark Souls, and they go up against an ogre or something like that with a massive two-handed warhammer. How did he kill me? It's like he has a piece of metal the size of you. He hit you with the size of you.
I think it's a given that anything in Dark Souls that's like super...
That was unfair.
Yeah.
They spawned that guy like right on fucking top of you.
Well, there was a purple glowy warning, you know, for people that are perceptive, not like me, who's very casual.
And they used it. They had a black. That looks weird. That looks really stupid.
That looked really good. Health, that's a chest. I remember seeing that chest in the tooltip tutorial.
Oh, it's okay because it's a green one, so you don't actually get that much health, apparently. It wasn't a yellow one. Yellow ones give you 100.
No, it was glowing yellow. It just gave us shit health because fuck you.
Oh, okay, of course.
I think spawning on top of you, my favorite genre.
Yeah. That should be the name of the game. What's this game you come up with, spawning on top of you? What happens? You get fucked at every opportunity. It said it heals you 100% by going up to the yellow things. And if that was a yellow chest, did not heal you even close to 100%.
Maybe it's the 100% of what we deserve, which is nothing.
Submachine guns now.
Where's the fucking railgun? I paid good money for that.
It's true. And how is the submachine? It would be good if there was like a pair of submachine guns. That would be cool, rather than generic boxy. Well, okay, it's actually really quite good.
Yeah.
It was me starting to badmouth it and just obliterated that guy from close range.
Yeah, submachine gun is having none of your fucking shit.
Yeah. But I want my railgun. I feel compelled to travel elsewhere.
Time for a new background. Oh, I thought that was a dead pixel. It looks like a dead pixel.
This is the thing. It's completely blindsiding you all the time. We shall meet.
Okay.
We shall meet and fight, probably, because that's the
What is
only
that
thing
red
you
dot?
do.
Yeah. Why would you put a fucking red dot on that door? It looks like a dirt stain.
It's a console. So what are your two new ones?
It's just the ones I haven't picked. The barrier is still new. The Seraph from a single enemy attack. The strike shield will generate after 6. Oh,
That's pretty useful.
That's very useful.
Yeah.
I will accept this.
You were just about to just throw your point away, leveling up something to level 2. You can upgrade one of your stones.
Oh. So which one? Critical strike or damage from dual weapon. Oh, that's like 2 separate stuff. HP.
Chance of additional moat on death.
I think motes give XP and health.
I think so, yeah.
So let's do the. There we go. Oh, it doesn't automatically switch to the 1 after. Oh, usability.
Sweet. Okay. I think we'll just see if there's a new background.
Yeah, that's literally the only reason I clicked like this. I just want to see if there's a new background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is. Okay, we're now in a silo. Ooh,
An Ava Nazari.
Sorry. I mean, it says who she is.
I know she's overseer, responsible for running the Cor Angelis facility, which means she's a bad guy.
Oh yeah.
Or rather, was.
But look at those sympathetic eyes. How can that?
And the
be
grey
evil?
hair. She's a motherly figure.
Yeah. Consider yourself part for vengeance in his name. I love that. That's the first good sentence.
That's the tagline.
Yeah.
For this. They are warm thoughts. You were often kind to her.
No, just like enact your vengeance upon her.
Yeah, but just because she escapes doesn't mean that it's going to be she's going to get Talia back.
Yeah.
Say you were an ally to me. You mean an ally?
No, this sounds more like like people who speak like have long-winded sentences. They're kind of like more intelligent and stuff.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
I cannot. At least not, and not even explaining it.
Yeah.
And now that it's a champion demon. Well, we didn't sign up for this.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to the other game.